Hi guys, you're tuned in with Cooking with Titus. I'm your host, Dawes Titus from here. As you can see today, we have very much interesting ingredients on the table. So yeah, today we are making cheese sauce. But before I take you through my ingredients, I'd like to say a special thank you for those who came to my hiking this past weekend. So there's a long list of names I'd like to call out, but I don't have the time now. If you do follow me on Instagram, surely I will have all the list of names mentioned, and saying a special thanks to them for joining my hiking. So yeah, moving on to the ingredients that I have on my table. I currently have my whisk over here, 20 grams of butter, 20 grams of flour, 250 of cheddar cheese, which is, you might use any type of cheese that you wish to use to complete and make your cheese sauce. And I'll be using 500 grams of my 500 milliliters of my full cream milk. So this is my mystery box. So it's very interesting to find out what is inside the box that is going to be completing the meal for today. So yeah, I'm going to be grabbing all my ingredients and starting with the cheese sauce. But before I do that, these two have to be an equal amount of measurements. Whether you have liquid in this, which is butter, 20 grams or 20 milled, it has to be the same amount as the flour, which is going to be like 20 grams, because you're going to be weighing it. It can't be liquid, it's more or less the solid. So yeah, let's start with the cheese sauce. So now, since we're here and I gathered my cheese sauce ingredients, we're going to start and proceeding with making the cheese sauce, whereby we'll be starting to melt the butter in, followed with the flour and then my milk and then the cheese lastly. But this process will be taking a bit of time because you don't want to be throwing everything at once. I've already put my stove on a low heat, waiting on it to warm up, so I'm going to be gently melting my butter, followed by cooking my flour into that butter, and then adding the milk to creating a white sauce, which is a start of what is called roux. For most chefs will know, but other people will also know it as white sauce. So yeah, I'll be taking you through the ingredients and the process by stepping the camera much closer, and yeah, let's get into it. Pan is starting to get warm, smoky warm, so before it gets very warm, I don't want to easily burn my butter, but I will throw it in there to quickly melt in a nice way, which is going to be much easier to melt. As you can see right. So once your butter is melted, you can throw in your flour. Put that nicely inside. So you're going to get something that is like this. But the plan is to continue cooking it together. You'll see some changes. It's either you can turn your heat high and low consistently until you get what you want. So basically, you're gonna also get like starting to see, I'm not sure if you're all gonna see it from the camera, but for me, I'm getting like air bubbles, which means that I am cooking the flour is being cooked through the butter, you know. which is a good step because of why is it quickly burning out? Because of the heat was really high, and then I reduced it while I added my butter. Now that I added my flour, I'm putting my heat more higher. But in this process, please do careful. Do not burn the flour and the butter, because once you burn it, the taste changes. Yeah. That's what you want to be getting. Something similar to here. So yeah. So this might roughly take you 2 to 3 minutes, you know, or even a minute if you're quick enough, or if your heat is high. So I'm going to gently add my milk while I am pouring in, whisking in my butter and flour. At this point, it's already getting thick. But the plan is not to get it this thick without even adding the cheese inside. So I'm going to continuously adding the milk. See, already base of the white sauce is coming together. So yeah, it depends on how much you want to make, on the quantity of butter, flour, your milk, your cheese as well. For me, I want something that's going to be not too runny, but as well as having a shape of being thick or having some nice consistency. Look at that. That's a beautiful white sauce. So at the moment, it doesn't have a flavor yet. It's just the basic sauce, which is like a white sauce or a roux. That's gonna be my last pour of my cream or milk. Because normally sometimes people use cream instead of milk to get a nice consistency of a thick layer but that depends what kind of cheese sauce or white sauce are you making for, because other people make white sauce or cheese sauce for lasagnas, their pasta dishes and all of that, but I'm not giving you any hint of what dish I'm getting from my mystery box. Yeah. So it's also up to you whether would you like to put in white pepper or black pepper or even salt. For me, I love this consistency, you know. So now I've switched off my pan because I've got my white sauce where I want it to be, and I'm gonna start adding my Gouda cheese using my hand bit by bit because I want it to melt in. So at this point, make sure that you whisk it in so that your cheese or your white sauce is gonna be like consistency without having lumps in. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, this doesn't have any smell or any type of thing, but then when it comes to your tasting to your mouth, you are able to taste what you want or what you get from it, you know. So yeah, what I see here, it is coming along the way exactly it should be, and I want it to be. I think that's enough because of, yeah. Anyways, whoever was at the hiking, please do give us a comment once again by saying a very great thanks or your experience that you had from the hike, you know, and what do you expect from us again in terms of the hike, because I've got many ideas that I was getting from the people that I was communicating with, and I really loved it, you know. Even though I was like, it's a large group, but I was able to get through those that were there and communicate in a very nicely manner. So yeah, that's my consistency of my cheese sauce. I think it's gonna be time for me to dish out this cheese sauce. Are you excited? Because I am. So since my cheese sauce has been done right here, oops. So as you can see, my cheese sauce has been done right here, and whatever is in my mystery box is ready to be dished out. So yeah, this looks good. So I've got my spoon right here and my fork to probably indulge and eat whatever's on the table. Joking, I'm just gonna be plating today, I'm not eating. So yeah, this looks good. Ooh. Wow, that is a beauty. Okay. What my mystery box had: a burger, fries, caramelized onion, and some chili. Okay, let's get to this dishing point. That's a massive, crazy piece of burger right there. On that burger. Oops, I'm gonna use this again. Let me not mess. Oh my word. It's falling on top. Oh, look at that caramelized onion. Would you look at that? Who would love this meal? Come on, guys. Oh. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's continue. Fries. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm kind of struggling with this because, wow. Cheese sauce on top of that. Chilies on top of that. And that's how you make your cheese sauce, very nice and easy. So yeah, if it's your first time on my channel, please do subscribe, hit that notification button for whenever I do post once again, and please do hit that like button as always, and also do share to your friends for those who don't know about the channel and Titus. So yeah, anyways guys, thank you for your support, through this past weekend for the hiking as well. Once again, I appreciate that, and yeah, thank you for watching the video. That's how you make your cheese sauce.